Are you prepared to face your fears? These new, scary videos are meant to freak you out in one go, featuring some of the most spine-chilling visuals and unnerving tales. The apparitions don't get any better than the ones in this video. Are you starting to feel the chills? Let's begin. Our first clip was captured from a mobile camera by a visitor at the Rhino Magical Park. It's located in Veracruz, Mexico. The amusement park has been abandoned for a decade now. Legend has it that the park is haunted by ghostly spirits. It all started in 2012 when an eerie footage was uploaded to YouTube. Unsurprisingly, this clip spread to all nooks and corners of the internet, making viewers ponder if the tales surrounding the park hold to be true. The footage shows a statue of Snow White blinking at the guy filming it. The cameraman is absolutely shook. Take a close look. Soon, the clip became a subject for debate among netizens. However, some tend to be rather skeptical and rule out the possibility of any surreal presence shadowing the statue. But the history behind Rhino Magico is as creepy as the tales that continue to haunt locals nearby. It is said that the park was built in the area of an old cemetery. It is also said that some of the coffins were never relocated, which might be the reason why most of the park's joys and amusements are seen to be occupied by ethereal presence. What's even more chilling is that the amusement park is claimed to be a place of the haunted realm till today. In 2023, we had a TikTok video circulating on YouTube. It was posted by elkukui.tv. What has been captured has made viewers wonder whether or not the chilling tales are really true. Take a look.
Güey. Ese no es el velador, güey. No. No, aguanta, deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, güey, eso no es el velador. No digas perras mamadas, güey.
The cameraman is freaked out by the sight of a figure walking creepily in the park. It appears to have a striking resemblance with the Snow White statue. Netizens who have watched both the clips are speculating that the Snow White statue might be creepily haunted, even though there are some people who consider these as mere acts to draw attention online. But there are people who believe in the tales and say that the park's mysterious history suggests that whatever is going on can by no means be overlooked as something that doesn't need attention. So, is the park really haunted? Do you believe that the Snow White blinking was a sign of anything surreal? Or is it all a made-up hoax? Let us know in the comments what you think. Our next clip in the scary video series comes from the American Airlines flight 1009, where a woman is terrified and persuades other passengers to exit the plane for their own safety. The clip is circulating everywhere. It features Tiffany Gomez, a marketing director from Texas. She's on flight 1009. In the footage, she can be seen warning fellow passengers of the poor fate of the plane. Many viewers are even questioning the credibility of the woman's unsettlement.
And there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. But I am telling you right now that you're back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not. I'm not going to.
Reports suggest that the woman had an argument over her AirPods and suddenly retreated to the exit while claiming that a man seated at the back wasn't real.
But I am telling you, die with them or not. Two but I am telling you right now that you're back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not.
Alarmed by the woman's frantic behavior, the authorities had her removed from the flight immediately. But the problem doesn't end there. Soon, the New York Post released body cam footage that shows Gomez pushing a man at the terminal who seemed to have no clue what was going on inside the plane at the time.
So I was just sitting right here and she just got me shit.
Did she say anything before that to you?
No.
It is being said that the man who was pushed by Gomez claims to have no prior contact with her. However, the authorities deemed it suitable to not disclose the identity of the guy in the footage. Tiffany's weird behavior does not end there. Next, the police officer's body cam captured this.
They're gonna fly with y'all ever again. I want to know what happens to this flight right here.
They're gonna escort you out. So just from your
Great.
phone without saying what.
Great. Do not let that flight leave. Being dead serious. Do not let that flight leave.
You ready? Let's go. Come on.
That flight's not gonna make it to Orlando.
Let's
It's
go.
not going to.
Now, it's really strange that despite all that, she wasn't made to test for public intoxication. After the video went viral over social media, Gomez filmed an apology video, citing that what she did was truly unacceptable, which caused a delay of several hours for all passengers.
And I want to apologize to everyone on that plane, especially those that had children aboard. Can't imagine going through that and trying to explain to your kid what in the world just happened. Sorry, y'all.
But interestingly, the apology did nothing for the curious netizens. They all want answers as to why she did what she did. What's really creepy is that Gomez indeed saw something that made her freak out completely, claiming that a man wasn't real and the plane was about to crash, inciting fear among passengers. Conspiracy theorists suggest that Gomez's exclamation on the plane appears to be genuine. They further add that there's a high possibility that soon after Gomez was dealt with by government authorities, who must have forced her to film an apology video to divert the attention from the subject completely. So, are we being kept away from the truth? Are there shadowy powers who prevented Gomez from disclosing everything? Or was it an attempt from the woman to draw attention and go viral? Well, you be the judge. I would really like your theories on this one, so comment below. Our next footage comes from a recent archaeological discovery in Poland. It's being said that researchers have found a child's skeleton with a padlock around its feet, and it's from the 17th century. This unique burial technique points to prevalent beliefs of a time when people feared that the dead could return as vampires. So, affixing a padlock worked as a measure against the wicked possibility of the dead returning to life. The investigation was carried out under the supervision of Darius Polinsky. According to him, the aim was to uncover strange burial practices of the medieval period in Europe. The buried child is suspected to be 5 or 7 years old. As strange as it may sound, the location site remains anonymous. Polinsky suggests that it's a site for the excluded, which means these people were people who were not suitable for the internet. Polinsky and his team excavated more than 100 bodies from the site, suggesting that most of them were subjected to unique burial techniques. Particularly, some were buried using the anti-vampiric mechanisms. The use of triangular padlocks was meant to hold the deceased in the grave, ensuring they stayed grounded. What's truly chilling is that there were some graves that had been tampered with after the burial of the deceased. Previously, the team had unearthed a woman's remains in the same location. Besides the padlock affixed to her feet, there was a sickle around her chest. Polinsky warns that it must be a measure to prevent her from returning as a vampire, whereas the recently found remains of the child suggest that the boy was buried face down as a measure to eliminate the possibility of any kind of post-mortem. Further analysis clearly points to the fact that part of the child's remains are missing. Polinsky suspects that the grave had been tampered with and remains were removed for some odd reasons. So, can the dead return as vampires, or was it really an exclusive possibility in the ancient days for the evil-spirited? If you haven't subscribed till yet, make sure to subscribe now and hit that bell icon for all the latest updates. Hurry up, we post new scary videos every week. Our next clip among the new scary videos comes from Natalie Ben, a YouTube ghost hunter. Natalie is known for her investigations of the most haunted places in the UK. Very recently, she did an exploration where the ensuing events have left everyone baffled and scared. She visited an abandoned care home in Ceredigion in the UK. This time, Natalie is joined by a companion.
This is the stairway to take you upstairs. But there are like 3 stairways in here.
The atmosphere grows eerie as expected. Soon, the duo witnesses a series of strange events that have left them stunned.
Coat hangers are moving. Pardon? Coat hangers are moving by themselves. Just
Later, the duo venture into the hallway. They begin a Ouija board session in an attempt to talk directly to any spirits lurking inside the abandoned care home.
If there's any spirits here with us right now, you can use our energy to move the planchette, to communicate with us.
The duo are freaked out as they hear a shrilling voice from the spirit box saying the word devil. Natalie thought it best to call it a day, but what awaited her was a minute detail in the investigation film that she had missed all this time. The viewers on YouTube pointed it out for her. Her footage in the room shows a creepy hand in the mirror just at the back of her neck. Take a look. For me, the footage seems rather blurred out, but here's what Natalie had to say about it. After uploading my video to YouTube, a fellow investigator spotted something unusual. Upon closer inspection, there's a ghostly face in a pane of glass, followed by my own reflection. Shockingly, a hand then reappears, seemingly caressing my face with a finger that morphs eerily into a claw-like shape. I had been completely unaware of this during the exploration. Now, you might not be able to spot all that clearly, but when the footage is slowed down, the apparition of a shadowy finger is pretty visible. The creepy evidence of paranormal presence has freaked everyone out. Some suggest that it might be the spirits of the residents of the care home, who might just be showing some affection towards Natalie, while others warn of a rather malicious entity looming over the abandoned place. They also point to the response on the spirit box, which is creepy enough to scare anyone out. Our final clip of the day is footage that comes from the security camera of a mini-mart in San Carlos City, Philippines. Take a close look. The time is 2 a.m. What has been captured on the camera has left the store staff unsettled. After watching this clip, this is what the owner of the mini-mart, Michael Forto, had to say. "It's surreal. I've always seen such eerie events on TV shows, but witnessing it on my store's CCTV was another experience altogether. It felt as if the shadowy figure was intently observing the delivery guy." Legend has it that the creepy black apparition could be the spirit of someone who had an actual grudge with the delivery guy. So, is it something truly paranormal, or just a camera glitch that has been mistaken by the store staff for a ghost? Well, you decide. If you like this video, make sure to check out our channel. We post new scary videos every week. Some of the videos are even told to have caused nightmares among viewers. Most videos are "don't watch this at night," but if you dare to, you're always welcome. For the best experience, make sure to turn off the lights completely.